Hi, this is Sherry Veronica, and every now and again I get blogs on what's happening in Speightstown. There are a lot of improprieties going on in Speightstown, and people are noticing these things, especially when it comes to children and the fact that they're hanging around 9 o'clock. They are not even making any attempts to get on the bus, stuff like that. But now this particular blog is about a worker. So they want NCC, obviously she works for NCC, and they want NCC to check on their workers, especially in the Speightstown area. Now they're saying that this particular NCC worker was overheard saying that she boils panties. I guess there's some kind of stew that they do, and they put the underwear in the stew. And she says that she gives it to her boyfriend, and in exchange, he gives her all of the money that she wants. So when someone says something like that, you have to wonder, is she giving it to her NCC boss? I mean, maybe she's making a special drink, protein drink, panty drink, whatever kind of drink where you boil panties, up in the mix, and then what do you squeeze it out, and you give it to someone, and when they ingest that, you have them kind of sort of under your control, that they will give you money or they will do what you want them to do. So is that what she's doing with her NCC? Yeah, the NCC, National Conservation, whatever it is, in Barbados. So whoever is the boss of this particular female, you need to check what you're drinking from her or what you're eating from her, because they're saying that she sits around all day. She does not work. She hardly works. Okay, she hardly works. And you hear a lot of things like that when you hear of people coming out from different islands like St. Vincent or St. Lucia or whatever. Trinidad has it too, and you Bajans got it too. You all have it. But you just need to be careful who you eat from, especially if it's something that you're drinking. If you get food, make sure it's piping hot, and you do your Hail Marys, hoping that the heat killed whatever that was in that food. Make sure when you eat food, it's hot. Hot. Only one requirement I have when I go to restaurants. I am very good with, I don't want anyone spitting in my food or anything like that, but I always tell them, don't even bring it if it's not hot. Don't even bother. I need my food really hot. So just make sure that you do that. You say your Hail Marys. I don't know about whatever drink you're getting. I don't know what else that she's sharing around, and it has special powers to, money. Everybody seems to want money, and they don't want to work for it. That's an issue. They don't want to work for the money, but they want the money. So just be careful out there, and the police need to keep a special eye out on what's going on in the Speightstown area, and if there are NCC workers in that area, the Esplanade, if you need to keep an eye on, have a supervisor, and supervisor, do not drink anything from anyone, okay? Just bring your own juice, and go to the store and buy it. That's anonymous. You're not buying anything specially prepared for you. Always be suspicious if it's specially prepared for you, okay? But that's this blog, and this is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.